It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. Returner looking to make a play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Hand it off. Fighting him off. Tap to first and still going. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, good tough running here by this Virginia Tech running back. The offensive line did their job to give him just enough room there to be able to get vertical and pick up valuable yards and keep this drive alive.
Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. We'll try the ground game here with the running back.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Hokies keep the football on the move.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on the hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Checks this down with a running back. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. Ball handed off. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's an outbound. The catch made. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a great throw here by the quarterback from Virginia Tech to be able to pick up the first down. He was able to make the right read. Nice route by the receiver. Puts the ball right on the money, and they're able to move the sticks.
Second down after that previous play. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Play number 10 of the opening drive. Can he keep it going here on 3rd and long? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. This will be a 50-yard attempt. Let's see if he's got the leg. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. But that miss, no change in the score.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it. The ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
They're going to the air on the first play. Aggressive call on the opening play. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball is thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Promising start with the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw it again. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together.
Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Rebels, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
But somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. He's hit just before the throw. The pass is intercepted. Touchdown, Ole Miss. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. You can can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they hit a touchdown themselves.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Well, stop at the 34. That will be a first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. The quarterback making some changes at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. The pocket breaking down. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The coverage team brings him down, and that will do it for the first period of play. And Perkins, Ole Miss on top. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And they'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. The Rebels will come to the line to run the hurry up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Rebels.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense in hurry-up mode. Can he make it to the marker? The Hokies pick up enough for a first down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Pass caught, second down. Receiver in motion now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Virginia Tech, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Now here he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Ole Miss. He wins the foot race to the end zone. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball, the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Finds an open target on the left side. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32. Defense spending a timeout here to discuss things. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And the back gets the football. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Good throw, catch made. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. The Hokies will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hokies.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the point after is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab by the receiver. What a move in the open space. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane.
The ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. Across the 40. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Wade. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Let's see if this score, Kirk, can breathe a little bit of life into this team.
Now, I know it's only one touchdown, but it could go a long way in changing just the tone of this game, especially once we get into the second half.
Point after, not quite through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Virginia Tech, 21.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. It's a nice gain. Will move the football under the 27. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. They get the completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the 1st down himself.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the 1st down.
He makes the grab. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to 29. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. Intercepted, picked up by the defense. The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Rebels.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left, pass caught. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. There's contact on the throw. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And this pass is caught, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Catch made on the left side. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The Hokies line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Well, they go with the dagger concept here on this play, but unfortunately the quarterback could not get it to his intended target running on that vertical route.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Oh, and they've got him for a sack to wrap up the first 2 quarters of play here. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hokies will kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They've been able to survive some turnover troubles so far. Let's see if they can clean that up as we get the 3rd quarter going. He shreds the tackle.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the 1st down play. Here's the handoff. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. And the Rebels come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And 3rd and short to try to pick it up on the ground. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Nowhere to run up the middle. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back. That's on purpose.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Off target and incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Screen to the wide receiver. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
It can be hard sometimes in a pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Catch made on the left side. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. And the Rebels will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. He's got it. Enough for a first down. The defense scoops it up. The ball is loose.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Tries to get it to the running back. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab behind the line, it's Curtis. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
3rd down. This offense can really use a conversion here down multiple scores. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
4th down, looking to throw for it. He's running out of time here. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's 4th down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
Touchdown, Ole Miss. This offense cannot be stopped. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. There would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
21.
They'll return it from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it. That ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Caught over the middle. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, the defensive end's just too athletic for this offensive line. Coming off the edge, the quarterback didn't even see him coming. How about that sack by the defense?
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Thrown to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 50. He's past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Hokies. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Yeah, there's a risky throw here so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
That makes the score. Ole Miss 42, Virginia Tech 20.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Fights off the defender. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball and it's a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Signs the quick throw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Kirk, it's Ole Miss on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Picked off, a crushing mistake. Now he's bringing it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Tackle made after just a short game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He escapes the pocket. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on third down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion in their first down, and they keep that clock.
It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. The Rebels pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the catch. And finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Rebels will line up now. It's first and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. That one sails out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Catch made on the out route. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. The Hokies come to the line in a hurry up.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and
he's in the clear. The 30, inside the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
35.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Grinding away with their running game. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here. And here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. That's a design quarterback keeper. Breaks free. Breaks into the clear. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, why not, Chris? These guys have been doing it all year. This offensive line has been a staple, and this back has the vision to be able to find that crease to get the first down, and you're that much closer to advancing.
And the Rebels have 1st and 10 here. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I know this quarterback loves to take this shot downfield on the go route. Not able to connect this time, but you can guarantee this offense will look for those quick shot opportunities again.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Nice throw, caught for a completion. They got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff.
I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
And he goes nowhere, stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Grab behind the line. It's Ferrier. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a 4-4 quarters. And that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. I felt he left that one in the end zone. On the first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a late, deep throw. And that ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And it's incomplete again. 4th count coming up.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking for a late deep shot. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Hokies. They were not going to catch him that time. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Well, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. Empty backfield now as they go for 2.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, drops back. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. The hands team able to corral that one, and that should just about do it. The offense can kneel down and wrap up the victory. First down, looking to throw the football. And they heave it deep downfield. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Oh, I love the go route. They don't quite connect here, but, you know, it sends a message to that defense that you're going to stretch this defense all game long. It can open up.
Looking to make a big play downfield. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal. So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Rebels. They are pouring it on now.
Well, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more